Hello guys, my name is Luca from AudioTribe YouTube channel, and in this video I will make a cross comparison review between the KEF LS50 Wireless II that cost $1,800, the JBL Party Box 120 that cost only $400, and the amazing JBL Party Box 320 that cost $500 to $550. First, let's talk about the specs. The KEF LS50 Wireless II have 380 watts of power each speaker, so a total amount power of 760 watts of power that comes from two 5.25 inch woofers and one tweeter. The JBL Party Box 120 have only 160 watts of power, but it has two 5.25 inch woofers and two tweeters. So the JBL Party Box 120 have the same size of the woofers as the KEF LS50 Wireless II. And here we have the JBL Party Box 320 that has 240 watts of power that comes from two 6.5 inch woofers and two tweeters. So you will say 160 watts, 240. Of course, the KEF LS50 will be the loudest, will be the greatest, and will be the best speaker between all of these. But for that, to test which is better, which is louder, and which has deeper bass, I have placed at a meter, exactly 1 meter apart from each speaker, a decibel meter to measure the power of the sound. And for this video to be very accurate, I will connect each speaker individually with a jack cable for the power emitted by the transmitter to be exactly the same on each speaker. So first will be the KEF LS50 Wireless II. Of course, it will be at the maximum level of sound each test.
Have some regrets, and no, I never forget. So now you have a few debts. That shit, it needs to be paid with blood or some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear. I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here. The sound of deafening fear.
Okay, I don't know, but the KEF stopped working. It will not play sound anymore. I don't know why, but I big issues with this KEF LS50 Wireless II. So it reached a maximum peak of 102.6 decibels at exactly 1 meter apart, and the decibel meter was placed exactly at the levels of the drivers. Now we will gonna do the same test with the JBL Party Box 120, and of course both of the JBL Party Boxes was connected to the power source.
Have some regrets, and no, I never forget. So now you have a few debts. That shit, it needs to be paid with blood or some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear. I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here. The sound of deafening fear.
And that was the sound test with the JBL Party Box 120 that reached 105.2 decibels. Now we will gonna connect the JBL Party Box 320 with the jack cable and make the same test.
What you said, I'll make you have some regret. And no, I never forget. So now you have a few debts. That shit, it needs to be paid with blood or some sort of pain. You caused a permanent stain, which has determined your fate. I've never seen so clear. I feel the end and it's near. The day of reckoning's here. The sound of deafening fear. If you try, you just die. Get a little bit of trouble, right in your side. You will never see me coming. If you try, you just die. Get a little bit of trouble, right in your side. You will never see me. My energy is next level, so can you better be careful. I got an angel and devil, he snaps me straight in the temple. I'm ready to be a rebel. I've got a lot of potential hidden inside of this vessel. That shit is so.
And that was the sound test with the JBL Party Box 320. So as you saw, the KEF LS50 Wireless II reached a maximum peak of 102.6 decibels. The JBL Party Box 120 reached a maximum peak of 105.2 decibels. So this, it is louder than this. And the JBL Party Box 320 reached a maximum peak of 107.7. So the JBL Party Box 320, it is the most loudest speakers between all of these three speakers. And I can definitely tell you that if the KEF LS50 Wireless II and the JBL Party Box 120, the bass, it is almost exactly, but probably the JBL has a stronger bass. The JBL Party Box 320, it is much stronger than the bass that comes from these two other speakers. So $1,800, $350 to $400, $500 to $550. Of course, the difference in price, it is very much, but I will definitely go with the JBL Party Box 320. Of course, the JBL Party Boxes have internal battery, while the KEF LS50 Wireless II doesn't have an internal cable, and you need to connect them both to the power source. Of course, the KEF LS50 Wireless II have an optical in, HDMI in, it has a Wi-Fi connectivity, while the JBL Party Box 120 and 320 doesn't have this connectivity, but it has Bluetooth and AUX. So you can definitely say that these two speakers are better in loudness, are better in bass, but at sound quality you can definitely tell that KEF LS50 Wireless II was with 15 to 20%. It sounds better and more precise. So I will definitely go with one JBL Party Box 320, and if I want the immersion of the sound, I will definitely buy two JBL Party Box 320, and it will be much louder than the KEF LS50 Wireless II, and it will be much louder and the bass will be much stronger. But what do you think? Would you go with the KEF LS50 Wireless II or with these two JBL Party Boxes? Feel free to subscribe to AudioTribe YouTube channel, and please hit that like button. Cheers!